All right, what's up, guys? We are back for another Tabata session. This is going to be another 8 circuit. So that's 8 pairs of exercises. Each circuit we do for 4 minutes total. It's 20 minutes on, 10 seconds off. You do the second exercise, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You repeat that 4 times. That makes up the 4 minutes. So it's Q1, 2, 3, and 4. Last set, best set, always. And then we go into the next circuit, and you don't have to do those exercises ever again. So if you love them, they're gone. If you hate them, sayonara, you'll be stoked about it. But again, because this is YouTube, when I upload these videos, I'm jamming out to a playlist. I'll always link it in the description for you guys. So you'll hear me singing and dancing and probably going to the beat to it. But you're only going to hear my cues and instruction for the movement. So is what it is, but that's my workaround for YouTube. So makes it easiest for me. And then you'll be able to do these workouts with me live on my app in the future. So that's launching this month, which I can't wait for. Anyways, let's get into it. We do start with some jumping jacks, round 1. So our first move is going to be a jumping jack. We do that for 20 seconds. And then we're going to do a heel raised, hinged, deep squat situation. I don't know what the actual name for this movement, but I love them, and it's going to roast your quads. But in order to set up for that, you are going to need one weight to get your heels up on. So it'll look like this. Your heels will be up on there so that they're narrow directly underneath. And then you're going to hold the second weight right at your chin. And I'm taking a second to demo this now because we won't have enough time later. And what you're going to end up doing is locking in your knees to your elbows. This won't change, and that weight basically just stays right underneath your chin. We're going to end up sinking down, sitting into that deep butt to heel squat, and then lifting the hips up to that hinge position. So I'm not fully straightening my legs. You'll feel a big pull if you try to do that. You don't need to do that. We're looking just for that stretch and activation right underneath the glute at the top of those hamstrings, and then we're going to sit down nice and deep. So those are 2 movements. As far as equipment for today in general, your medium weight, so these are just 10-pound weights. Like, I'm not going super heavy today. I'm not using my 25s at all. I have my 2 3-pound weights, which we'll use for some back work and shoulder work later. And then I do have a Pilates ball. If you don't have a block or a ball, a foam block could work, or even a rolled up towel, just something. Basically, we're gonna pinch it between our ankles later on or behind our knee. So mentally think about what would work for that. Grab it if you have it. Plenty of intro. We're at 3 minutes. Let's get started. I'm gonna set my playlist on, and it's gonna be great. And it's gonna be on shuffle for whatever that's worth when you go to listen to it. Maybe I shouldn't do it on shuffle. That way it's in order for you. I won't do it on shuffle. Note to self. All right, it's off shuffle. We got a 20-second to get into position, get your weights ready, have a space where you can do that, but then also have a space where you can be doing your jumping jacks. And let's go. All right, Long Cool Woman's gonna start us off this little remix. I've been playing this non-stop for every movement practice I've been doing, but we've got the timer counting down to that first set of jumping jacks. To that first circuit work, we go in 3, 2, jumping jacks, 1, up and down. That's it, nice and easy. We're just gonna get the body moving, let it know we're getting started. You can do nice little exhales every time you jump out, if you'd like. Otherwise, just start breathing and becoming conscious at least. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna get our heels up on that weight for that heel raise. Lock those knees to elbows. Weight at the chin. My butt is in line with my knees to start, and then I'm gonna sink myself down right here and lift up. Gaze goes down, belly button to spine. Sit and lift. Sit and lift. Oh yeah, let's go. Bum, 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 dun, dun, dun. And rest. Go back to those jumping jacks. Those should be activating all sorts of love right here. All right, we got 3, 2, and if you're feeling in the low back, we need to activate the core more. Let's go jump. I love this backdrop so much, this fence, those palm trees, they're so good. Let's go. Bum, bum. I love jumping jacks. Jumping anything, 2 and 1, not jumping anything. Jumping lunges can go. Suck a bag of you-know-whats. 4 seconds. Get ready, knees to elbows. Weight under the chin, gaze forward. Sit and lift. Inhale to come down. Exhale, engage, lift up, squeeze. Ooh, how bizarre, how bizarre. 5 seconds. These should be talking to you. 2 and 1. Ditch it. Get ready for those jumping jacks. We're in the second half, Q3. 4, 3. Oh, the temperatures are so good. 1, let's go. How bizarre. How bizarre. Let's go. Yeah, it's a beautiful 88 degrees here in Belize. Humidity is down in the 70s. We are living large. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set up. What a drastic difference compared to high 90s and 90% humidity. Insane. 3, 2, get in position. Sit nice and low and go. If you can sit on a toilet, you can do these. Well, I guess sit on a toilet, hands free, right? Up and down, belly button to spine. Keep it tight, lift, squeeze. Inhale, down. Exhale. And back down. 2 and 1. Guess what? Last set, best set of circuit 1. Like it was nothing. Let's go. 3, 2, jump. And this is the only jump we have, which I'm kind of sad about now. Maybe I need to switch it up. I don't know. Let's go. And circuit 3 is going to be a little surprise. A little movement pattern I've never done in a TABATA class yet. So we're going to see how it goes. 2 and 1. Jumping jacks are done. Let's finish out with these little knee to elbow, heel raised squats. 3, 2, sit. Let's go. How was that? Ooh, I didn't sit first, but that's okay. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. These feel so good. Oh, I love them. That full range, like that, all the way down. Favorite. And the heels up make it so much more accessible. 2 and 1. That's circuit 1, guys. All right, circuit 2, what do we got? So you get a full minute of rest in between circuits. So it basically finishes out that 10-second from circuit 1, and then you get 50 more. So we've got a pause. We are gonna go into a little squat. What is it? DB's down, yeah. So we're gonna hang our dumbbells down nice and low. Feet are gonna go just slightly wider than hips, kind of like plie the feet a little bit out to 11 and 1. And then we're gonna keep the weights down low. We're gonna end up squatting. We're only gonna come up 3/4 of the way and go back down. Your hands do not need to touch the ground. If they do, that's great, but your range doesn't have to be there. We're just gonna stay super active in those glutes, quads. Everything's gonna feel good. And then our second movement, we're just gonna stay low. Whether you keep the weights or ditch the weights, you could go body weight. We're just gonna low squat pulse. So we're gonna get a ton of time under tension under those glutes. I'm gonna start facing you guys, work my way around the clock. Let's go grab those weights. We go up 3/4, we go down. My spine is in one long line from the base of my neck down to my tailbone. So when I end up doing Q2 from the side, you'll see I'm not arching my low back at all. I'm keeping my spine supported by my core and rest. Again, you can ditch the weights or keep them for the pulse. Maybe you start with them, and as you need, if you need, you drop them. But let's go. Get low. Hips stay just barely above those knees and back down in line. Weight is really strong in those heels. You can put a little bit down into that big toe and pinky toe, but we really want to force the weight back into those glutes. You should feel them activating to get up and stretch on the bottom. 2 and 1. Rest. Fudge monkey. Quads and glutes should already be chit-chatting right now, saying, why are we doing this? All right, let's go. Get low, grab them. I said I'd turn sideways, there we go. So we come up that 3/4 and we go back down. Again, long line from the base of my neck down to my tailbone. I'm pulling and drawing my belly button to my spine without sucking in. I'm getting low, hips in line with those knees, coming back up to that 3/4. Gaze is down and rest. We're gonna pulse. Let's try to keep those weights if you can. It's 20 seconds. You can do it. Let's go, stay low. Gaze is down, up just a little higher than hips, in line with hips. Little higher, little lower. Draw the belly button to the spine. Slightly tuck that tailbone under so that we feel supported in the low back and we're not dumping into it. Otherwise, you're gonna feel this all in your low back instead of your quads and your glutes. 3, holy fudge, 2, 1. Q3, I'm gonna turn it around. Tell the DJ to revolve it. 4, 3, 2, we're going to that 3/4 range. Pick them up, come up. You're almost tall. You want to go tall. You should want to because you want that release of the legs, but we're not going to let it happen. We're going to keep that tension going. Drive up, weight back in those heels, tailbone slightly tucked, belly button to spine, come up and go down and rest. Ooh, you ready for that Q3 pulse? They should be getting yummier and yummier. And by yummy, I mean yucky. Stay low. Up a little, down a little. Up a little, down a little. Tuck the tailbone. Belly button to spine. Shoulders are relaxed down. We're just pulsing. Oh my God, I can feel my glutes open and close. Stretching, contracting. Ooh, quads are holding me firm. 2, 1. All right, I'm not gonna turn from the back. You don't need to see my butt to the camera. You get the point. I'm gonna face back forward. We're gonna go. I almost missed that one. So we come down. We come up 3/4. Don't do what you want. What you want is gonna be going full because you want that little release. We're not gonna let it happen. If your low back's feeling it, slight tuck of that tailbone right now. Think about yourself laying flat on the mat. Pilates brain. Rest. That's why we have to do all the things. We have to do yoga. We have to do Pilates in our deep core work. We have to do strength. You need it all. Let's go. Pulse. Because it all builds a healthy, moving body that's functional for life. We're not training for an event. We're just training to live well. What do I say? Live, bear, move freely, right? I'm starting to tease that out to the public. 2, 1. I hate that block, but I love it. All right, we're in our siesta. We're in our little napecito. All right, so you get a break, take a sip of water. I'm actually gonna do that. I have so much coconut water right now, guys. 2 gallons, 1 for today, 1 for tomorrow before I head home Wednesday from Belize. There's literally nothing better. All right, we are gonna go into a side plank. We're gonna do a right side and a left side. And we're kind of trying to do a Copenhagen knee tap and attack our inner thighs. Our core's obviously gonna be working, so this is gonna be fun. I usually don't put us on the mat for legs, ever. So this is new. But we're gonna go into our left side. We're just gonna demo together. So we're gonna get into a side plank here. You've got 7 seconds. You don't need to wait. Just get into a side plank. Arch of the foot in line with the heel to palm, fingertips pointing away from you. Lock in right here. Now bend that bottom knee. You're gonna open like your knee's coming to touch the ground. Squeeze it up to that right thigh. Open, squeeze it up. Now what I want you to do is draw your belly button to your spine. You don't wanna be arching the back. We should feel this inner thigh lighting up. Both inner thighs, but we're stabilizing through that right. Oh my God. Oh my God. 5 seconds, get to the other side. Right hand, arch in line. That left leg is gonna be our stabilizer. Knees bent, right knee comes down. We squeeze to lift it up. We pull it down, we squeeze. Belly button stays tight to core. We're not arching the back. We're pushing strong out of that right hand to make sure we're not dumping into the shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes I program these things and I realize what I'm doing. Let's go. Oh, it's so fun. Let's lock in. Belly button to spine. Ooh, I keep wanting to bend that top knee. It's like I want to do that knee tuck. That's where my muscle memory's at. Squeeze, lower. Squeeze, lift. Lower, lift. Shoulders over elbows. So we're nice and stacked here. I'm not dumping in. I'm strong through my shoulder. 2 and 1. Ah. Back over to that right side. Back over to that right side, guys. You gotta line it up. Arch in line with that right hand. This is a better setup for me, so I don't forget and try to bend that left knee. Raise, lower, squeeze. Like you're squishing something between those thighs. Ah, and lower. belly button to spine. Let that core work with you. 3, 2, 1. Thank God we're in the third quarter already. Let's go. Set it up. Fingertips away. Right arch in line. Left knee bent. It's ready for action. We squeeze to lift. We lower. And we lower. If this is just way too much, you can do a clamshell. I'll demo that on the break, and you can pause this, forward, come back. I'll show you. 2 and 1. Because I totally understand some of us, a lot of us, side planks, that lateral body strength, the side body strength is not there. So we might need to work up to that. 2, 1. Right knee's closing, coming down. Keep yourself strong. Keep that left hip stacked over the right. Don't let yourself round forward. Keep yourself squared and opened up to that side. Oh my God. These are terrible. 3, 2, 1. Last set, best set, guys. Let's make the most of it. Get it in. 2, 1, up and down. I'm gonna remember to demo that clamshell here on the break. In a second, we're gonna finish each side right here. And then on that rest, I'll demo that really fast. So again, you could fast forward in the video, see that modification, rewind and start again with me to keep the time. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Back to that right side. We're gonna finish last set, best set on this side, guys. How good does it feel when you do something that challenges you though? It's the best. Mentally, we need that stimulation. You gotta find those edges and you gotta work through them. This weekend, for example, if you watch my vlog, it was a really bad, scary, rough weekend, honestly. I kind of got vulnerable and shared what happened. But I'm here and I'm pushing through and I'm staying strong. 2 and 1. Okay, let me demo that clamshell before I forget. So you would come down on your side and we would work here and then we'd squeeze down, and you'd really want to focus on that squeeze sensation. So we are getting a little outer glute right here as we open, but we're squeezing, focusing on that close. And you would do the right side and the left side. The knees are bent at a 90. Your heels are basically in line with your sit bone. Your knees are in front, so it kind of creates a little triangle in the lower body. Elbows in line with the hips. Core is engaged. We're squeezing the heels and the big toes together, opening, closing. So those are your options for that. Rewind and go back and do that if you needed to. Left and right side. Sorry, I didn't do it ahead of time. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll edit that and move that. I'm not doing that. You'll be fine. Go forward, go back, or just keep trying until you get there. All right, we're gonna do a kneeling. So we're staying on the ground now for our first upper body movement. We're gonna do an incline shoulder press. I am switching to my little baby weights, my little 3s. So let's go get in a kneel. Time's up. Grab those weights, push those weights overhead. I'm slightly hinged forward. I'm drawing, squeezing the muscles of my back together. Reaching up, my palms are facing the ground, drawing the elbows down by my side body. It's like there's a blueberry rolling down your back. My classes always love when I say that. And you're trying to catch it and squeeze it between your shoulder blades and rest. Now we're gonna go do a kneeling, pronated, rear delt fly. So what that means is our wrists are gonna stay facing our legs. So the back of the wrists out. We're gonna fly up, pull it down. Fly up, pull it down. And I'll switch angles here in a minute so you can see. But we're still squeezing the muscles of the back. But this time we're opening up, squeezing, slowly lowering. 2 and 1. You can come out of that hinge or that little toe squat whenever you need. I'm gonna turn and face this way so you can see more of my back. My toes are tucked, they do not have to be. Hands overhead, hinge, squeeze the muscles of the back, pull them down, reach them back up. Make sure you're not tucking your chin to your chest and cramping up in the neck. We wanna keep that long spine, just as we've been doing, just as we always do. Belly button drawn in, core supporting that back. That way we can just focus on the arms and rest. All right, we're gonna go to that little pronated rear delt fly. So those wrists are gonna stay facing towards your body. We're not opening them down towards the ground as we go up. So we squeeze, we slow lower. Belly button to the spine. I just did that adjustment there. Squeeze up, slow lower. Squeeze, find that tension, hold, slow lower. So there's that micro hold at the top. When we're really activating and contracting those muscles in the back. Ooh, and rest. Q3. I'm gonna turn back to like this little angle here towards my 3 o'clock. Nope, 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock would be full, right? All right, let's go. Reach, draw them down, punch them up. Wrist face down the whole time, so your thumbs are towards your cheeks. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Let's go. Chin off the chest, guys. Don't forget. And rest. Let's fly. 7 seconds. Keep the chin off the chest. The more tired we get, the more we start to do that. All right, don't do that. Thumbs still face one another. We squeeze. We draw it back in. We squeeze. We draw it back in. Keep those shoulders rolled back and down. Don't let them creep up towards the ears either. Everything tends to get tight and start locking up. Whoop. That chin goes to the chest. The shoulders go to the ear. We don't want to do that. And we don't want to duck butt. All right. We got our last set, best set, Q4. So let's do it. Let's take everything we've learned that's been cued in the previous rounds, put them into action. Draw it down. Press it up. And down. And up. Chin off chest. Shoulders back and down. Small micropods at the bottom. Contract, squeeze. Get the juice out, blueberry. Let's go. I don't want your number, no. We got one more fly. We're gonna rotate one more time. One more fly. Thumbs facing, guys. Toes can be tucked for a little stretch on that plantar fascia at the bottom. Let's go. Squeeze. I don't know why I squealed and I'm in a mic. Sorry, guys. And down. Ooh. I like having my wrist rotated for a change. Just a little difference. 4 seconds. Come on. 2, 1. All right, what are we doing next? Nice job. We're gonna do a lat raise to a hammer curl, okay? So we're just alternating. We're gonna bring them up to the lat, bring them in, curl. Bring them up, down, curl. So that's our first. If you wanna try to start with your medium weights and then just work your way down, if you need a drop set after that, you can. And then we've got our tortilla lateral flips. So they're in that lat raise position. We're gonna up, we're gonna go down. For these, I would suggest sticking with those light weights, all right? These are gonna add up quickly. You got 22 seconds before we start, so have those weights ready, whatever you think you're gonna wanna use. And this is coconut water with a little bit of, I've quit Celsius if you've been following anything I've been doing with my gut journey, all that. We got 5 seconds, so we're gonna have to start going. I gotta yap later. All right, let's go. We're gonna do that lat raise. Bring them up, bring them down, quick curl. Down, up, down, quick curl. Down, up. I forgot to switch to my 10. So Q2 and 3, I'll definitely go 10s for these and give it a shot. And I know by Q4, I'm probably gonna need a drop set. 3, 2, 1. This is a fun little remix to the no scrub. None of your time and no, I don't want your numb. Ready? Lat raise, tortilla flips, bring it. Flip them, flip them, flip them. Scrub this guy that can't get no love from me. You know what's great? I'm singing. You can't hear the music. Whatever, I can't help it. We ain't refilming. This is how it goes. 2, 1, ditch. All right, I'm gonna switch to those 10s for this first movement. So we got that lat raise to a hammer curl. We're focusing a little bit more on shoulders this round. I usually do a pretty good, let's go. Up, oh shit, curl. I usually do a tricep set, a bicep set, and a shoulder set or back set. This time I went a little more back shoulder focus, which is this little love. Ooh, of those buys. Because I've been doing a lot of buys and just random movement this week and rest. Me call me no matter where you are. All right, tortilla flips. Get ready, get set. Pull them out at shoulder height. Flip them, flip them, flip them. Cause baby, just a little flip. Have a little fun with it. Hopefully you're enjoying whatever you're set up. Oh, I was supposed to talk about, I was starting to talk about how I ditched Celsius. I'll continue that. 2, 1, Q3. Lat raise to hammer curl. So yeah, so as part of my gut journey at the beginning of the year, 90 days, and then I've continued on. Celsius was one of the things I ditched among a lot of things. And I was doing a cleanse. I was taking supplements. It was all based on blood work, so it wasn't just random suggestions. It was very much tailored to me and what was going on. I had a parasite. We had toxic mold, black mold in our house. We had to cleanse all that, so it was a wild ride the beginning of this year. And so I've continued just not drinking Celsius, only for rest for special occasions. Get ready for those tortilla flips. But the drink I'm drinking today is a powder that it and creatine are literally the only things that I still kind of take in here and there. But Mountain Ops is this powder I take, and it's meant for out, kind of when we're hunting, actually. It's like a very much like outdoor brand, like fitness for like hunters. I don't know if I'm really saying that right, but it's mountain tough. So rest. We have a last set, best set. I'm gonna stay strong with these 10s since I started with the little ones on the first set. But anyways, it's really, really good. It's full of all sorts of electrolytes and everything to replenish you, but also like some nootropics and things that just really kind of stim the brain and keep you going. And it's meant like, okay, shoot, we killed an animal and now we got to pack it out and I'm dead tired already. When maybe it's late at night, drop them, tortilla flips one more time, and you've got nothing left in you, that's when you drink this. And this flavor is called pina colada. Actually, I think it's called bugleberry. I call it pina colada because that's what it tastes like. Let's go up, tortilla flips. And wow, is it good. And I put it in iced coconut water. Basically, that's all I was trying to get to say. A lot of preface for that. But flip, and it's so good, especially in the ice cold coconut water. I've never done that before. First times today. I've only drinking coffee since I've been down here for 2 weeks. Rest. But today I was like, I'm filming 3 workouts. I need it. We're taking a break, by the way. We're back to our siesta. Holy cow, and we're already in our abs? Is that possible? Oh, I skipped circuit 5 in writing out my thing today. All right, so that means I'm gonna stay with biceps being the little ad. So we did back, shoulder. Let's stay with biceps. I'm just gonna do my classic bicep server because it feels so good and it still hits a lot of the upper body as well, not just biceps. And then we're gonna stay with not the hammer curl, but a regular bicep curl. So this is me just like freaking plugging that in right now because I'm like, there's no way we have 3 upper bodies and we didn't do them, but it was saying I was on abs. So clearly you can see bugleberry pina colada Mountain Ops is working for me because I am ADD, has all get out, and very high energy right now. Between the weather, that, and this playlist, we're on. All right, so we're gonna go with those servers first, guys. I'm gonna start with 10, see how this goes. Elbows in tight, you can stay kneeling or stand. Send them out to shoulder height, pull them back down. So they're going out to 10 and 2. And then we hug them back in. Let's go. Shoulders back and down. Chin off the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and we're just gonna go with a good old-fashioned bicep curl. Not a hammer curl, not a wide curl, just a good bicep curl because they feel so good. Let's go. And you wanna get that full extension on the bottom, full contraction at the top. So we don't want to shorten that range. So if your arms or your ratio of arms to legs don't work, you might want to come all the way up to a full kneel rather than sitting hips to heels. And I kind of am like right on the borderline of that. So 3, 2, 1. I'm switching to my 3s for the servers. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of buys. So for my other videos, let's go. We're gonna go. And I'm gonna sit in a toe squat because why not do some feet TLC when we can? Don't have to hold it for everyone, but we can do it when we can. Let's go, 10 seconds. Look at this backdrop too, guys. Look at those palm fronds, coconuts. This tree actually has some coconuts ready for coconut water, so next time we'll pull them from there. Rest. Regular, good old bicep curls. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Go shorty. It's your birthday. This is a very funny remix of this song. I don't actually love it, but it's fine. That little beat catches you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our servers. Second half. I'm gonna turn this way so you get some other angles of what's going on in case you're a real visual learner. All right, so again, I'm sitting on my toes. I know that's not comfortable for a lot of people. Belly button is pulled to spine. I like to slightly hinge back. You can see that here, right? Like this would be completely upright. I'm a little hinged, get a little more core activation. Shoulders are backing down. I punch them out. I hug them in. Let's go. And rest. We're gonna go to that bicep curl. Traditional. Ready? Let's go. Up, down. Yeah, stay tight. Elbows hug the sides of the body, full extension at the bottom. Don't shorten that range. We want that full extension, contract. Full, contract. Yep, 2 and 1. Turn face the other way. Why not even it out? Servers, 5 seconds. Flip body like it's your birthday. We're gonna say bugleberry like it's my birthday. Push them out. Hug them in, shoulders back and down. Don't put the tension up into the shoulders, right? Keep them back. Press out, hug them in tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. All right, regular old bicep curls. Wrists face out, that means thumbs point outwards. Left and right pinkies are facing one another. They come up, they go down. Your feet can be flat like that. The toes can be tucked for a little extra stretch. But elbows gotta stay tight. Work has gotta stay in those biceps. We can't start letting momentum take us. Let's go. 1. We got a last set, best set. Last set, best set. Come on. Let's serve them one more time. 2 and 1. Out, in. Come give me a bug. Come give me a bug, I just said. I don't know. Oh, that was a 4 set. I'm gonna edit that out. Last set, best set. That already happened, my bad. All right, so we're in recovery. We're in core now, guys. I was all messed up. We did last set already. I'm not editing anything out. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so we have an ankle squeeze between a Pilates ball ankle squeeze between the ankles. And we're gonna do little hip lifts. So that ball is just gonna hold tight. Hands are gonna go by the sides or behind the head. You pick. And we're just lifting the hips, lowering down. Lifting, lowering. Belly button tucked. So we just get that little lift. It's not a big rain. Keep squeezing that ball between the feet. Belly button to spine. Don't let the tummy dome. Chin off the chest. Gaze at the ball. Rest. Now we are going to stagger that ball. So we kind of have the right leg on top, left leg below. We're going to hold. Again, hands can be down or behind the neck. And we're just going to go up and down a little bit. So we're doing this little rock, but it shouldn't rock the low back. We're keeping everything super taut in the core here. You're pushing calf to shin through that ball. And we're lowering. We're going to do the left side on one, the right side on the other. So we'll do 2 per leg for which one's on top. And rest. We're going back to that little ankle squeeze hip lift. I need to get myself on a flatter piece of sand. All right, we're squeezed. Hands behind the neck, belly button to spine. Little hip lift. Little hip lift. Ooh. These should be adding up quick, guys. Gaze is up at the ball. Don't let that chin hug into the chest. Little squeeze, little lower. Doesn't look like much. If you're doing this, you know it's much. And rest. All right, so now we're gonna put that left leg on top, right leg lower. Always feel free to lay down between these sets. Obviously, give yourself a little pause and then come up. We're gonna do this little hollow hold, little rock, little pulse, little up, little down. So we're going from like, I don't know, call it like 80 degrees to 60 degrees with those. No, that's about 45, I guess, if I'm looking at it. So somewhere between that 80 to 45, but not full 90. Rest. We're in the second half. Back to those hip lifts. Squeeze the ball tight. Don't just let friction hold it. Hands behind the head, belly button to spine. Gaze is up. Little lift, lower. Little lift, lower. We're really trying to activate those lower abs. Lift the pelvic floor. Squeeze like you're trying to keep yourself from peeing your pants. Let's go. 2 1, rest. I lied, that was 1 second ahead, but it felt right. All right, let me turn this way. Right leg is on top again. Let's go. Ooh. Right leg on top. Lower. And left little pulse. Right? But that belly button is to spine. So we don't lower them more than we can control the tummy. If you're lowering it more than you control the tummy, then we're not getting that proper core work and activation, right? And rest. We're in our last set. So I'd rather you shorten the range and focus on that deep core activation than just throwing it all away. Squeeze the ball tight, hands behind the head, little lift, little lower, lift, lower. Exhale, keep it tight. See if you get your butt off the ground just a bit, just for a second. Like someone's pulling a tablecloth out from under you for that half second. 2, 1, holy Hannah. All right, left leg's on top. This is it to finish this set. Left leg's on top. Yep, belly button to spine. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Little lower, little lift. So this is all coming from a little release and a tightening in that low belly without arching our back off the mat. So we're keeping that tailbone slightly tucked. We're pressing, we're squeezing. 2, 1. Wow, wow, wow. All right, we're gonna end in a high plank position, guys. We've got a basically knee to chest, right and left side. So it's another right and left side situation. That ball is gonna squeeze between the hammy and the calf. You're gonna be in that high plank. Oh God, good vibrations. Okay, so wrists are gonna be under those shoulders, as always in a high plank, slightly turned out. You want your index finger straight, pointing towards the top of your mat if you're on a mat, or just straight away from you if you're just on the ground. We're gonna end up out in our high plank, and we're gonna tuck that knee up into the chest, really round the upper back, lower down, squeeze and tuck. We're gonna go right and left side. That's it. It's gonna be good. You're gonna feel this. All right, ready? Left leg back, gaze down, push the earth away. Feel your shoulder blades pull apart, lower. Lift those hips high. Draw that knee up into your chest. Squeeze your heel in towards your glute. Pinch that ball. Ooh, I'm gonna lose a headphone. 5 seconds. Oh yeah, mama. These are gonna add up. 2, 1. I'm gonna have to keep wiping the sweat off this ball. Feel it, come on. Feel it. Feel it, feel it. 2. 1. Go, guys, go. I'm so sweaty, it won't go. Holy cow. I lost 8 seconds there. Hopefully you didn't. Ooh, squeeze. And what am I doing? A donkey kick? Squeeze. Maybe I can't do bugleberry before workouts anymore. Lift. Lower. Rest. Going back to that right side. All right, I'm gonna face a little more diagonal for this one. All right, let's go. Let's not miss a beat. Lock it in, Britt, lock it in. Knee to chest. Lower. I feel the vibration, all right? That quiver in my core. Lift. Lower. 10 seconds. We didn't miss it this time. Thank goodness. 5. I just got to catch up my left side. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, left side. Get your shit together. Squeeze. Knees to chest. Marky mark. Funky bunch. Squeeze. Lower. Squeeze. Lower. Ground's being gripped by those hands. Pressing the earth away the whole time. So the shoulder blades stay pulled apart. Squeeze and lift. Lower. 3, 2, 1. Second half. Second half. Let me keep turning. We're gonna hit all the angles, guys. We're gonna hit it. We're sweating. Squeeze. Lower. Squeeze. Wrists under shoulders. Grab the ground. Pull, tuck. Really scoop that belly. Squeeze the ball in between. 3, 2, 1. There are some things I just significantly underestimate. Copenhagen's and these were those two today. Let's go. Squeeze, lower. We're strong through that long leg too. Don't dump in weird to that right leg right now. Lower down, squeeze it up. Lower down, squeeze it up. Holy shit, 3, 2, 1. Right side. I don't know why I'm messing around. We know I can't get here fast. Oh, we're sweaty. We're sweaty. Pull it up. Put it down. Pull it up. Put it down. Feel the vibration. I'm trembling. Come on, guys. This is last less than 8 seconds on the right side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side. Left side. We can do it. Finish strong. 2. Squeeze it. Lengthen the right. Up and down. Up and down. Yeah, baby. Oh my God. 6 seconds, so we're done with this workout, guys. We're gonna be done in 4, 3, 2. Song just ended. 1. Sometimes they fuck you up. Ooh. Anyways, the ramble was random today. The ADD was strong. Kudos to you if you followed along. Any of those moments I said I was about to edit, I'm not editing. It's just real life in a workout. So if you did that almost 5th set of bicep curls when I went to do it and you're like, Britt, I think we already did 5. You were paying attention, good job, but I wasn't. So anyways, do a cool down, do a stretch, enjoy your day. I don't know what else do I want to say? Oh, keep an eye out for my website launch. It's part of the reason I'm living bi-coastal or bi-country, whatever you want to call it, between Houston and Belize, is for just diving into more of this live bare philosophy. You'll never hardly see me wearing makeup. If anything, it's a little mascara now and then. I'm often in a hat, as you can tell from these videos. Yeah, I'm just here to live and enjoy life, and I ain't got time for the pain. So there's not a lot of anything else going on. Barely ever shoes on my feet. I love walking around barefoot. It's not the best thing from the TCM side of things, but I love it and it feels natural to me. I can't stand being confined in shoes. So if this was your first workout video with me, welcome. Keep an eye out for my app. I'm excited to program and give you guys something real good 1 week at a time. It's gonna be great. It's a mix of yoga, Pilates, strength training, cardio, plyo. It's just a little bit of everything and it's so good. So stay tuned, have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.